Hello. Hello. Sneha ma'am. Hello. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. You are audible. We are waiting 1 more minute.
But unfortunately, okay. Unfortunately, I couldn't manage that video camera, so that's why it will not possible to start my video. But I'll share my screen. Okay. Will it be okay?
No issue, sir.
Okay then.
So, very good afternoon to all the students present here and faculty member present here. Today, we are having with us Professor S.S. Gadde, sir. As far as sir profile is concerned, sir is working in the Government Polytechnic Maharashtra, and sir is having more than 20 years of teaching experience and published more than 50 research paper, and also the member in many repute journals and editorial board. So I would like to invite Professor Gadde, sir, to continue the session. Please, sir.
Thank you, madam. Let me share the screen.
Screen is visible, sir.
Okay. So is it visible now? Presentation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so good afternoon, dear students. I hope in yesterday's session you have learned a lot more regarding how to write research paper. So today I am Sanjay Ghade. We will discuss about how to select research topic, whether it is in ME or PhD or whatever you want to research regarding funding agencies or like that. So if you want to select the research topic, then what should we do, and what will be the path while selecting that research topic, that we will discuss here. Again, during this session, we will discuss that what are the different research methodologies and research methods. By that way, you can cope up with the actual research while deciding that research topic. You need to know that what are the different research methods and research methodologies. Once you know all these factors, then it will be much more easier to all of you that means you can easily select that research topic. Okay, so in that correlation, we will discuss all these points like introduction, research design process, research domains, that means different areas in CSE, mechanical and civil engineering. We will discuss searching different searching tools, research topic selection process. Then the difference, there is a slight difference between research methodology and research methods. Along with that, we will have a short look at that research approaches, sampling design, data collection, and the most important of among all is a statistical measure, which will require to get the results of your research. Okay, so that are the statistical measures. So we will again take a short look at that different sample statistical measures, and then we will conclude our session. Okay, I hope all of you will be with me during whole session. So let's start with the basic research. So when we talk about that fundamental research, in that case, according to that Oxford Dictionary, research is what it is, just a careful study of a subject, especially in order to discover new facts or information about it. So that means how you can get the new things, or you can search the new things and you can put forth that things in front of the audience. So that is what all about that research. Again, while performing some kind of research, you need to go with the state of art, and that state of art is nothing but the research methodology. Okay, so that research methodology is basically a scientific way to solve research problem systematically, very systematically. That means we should go with proper planning. Once you are having the proper planning, definitely your execution will be at par. So that is what we call as research methodology. Many researchers need to follow the specific steps while executing that whole research work. Until and unless you are having a foolproof plan, you can't go to that research. Otherwise, that research will be one of the failure of your career of your academics. Okay, so that's why that identifying the proper research methodology is most important thing. And here lies which kind of research topic you have selected. So in that sense, selection of the research topic is important. We will discuss it later on in the session. Again, in computer science and engineering field, most of the research is based on that experimental work, which is known as the empirical research. That means means either it is computer science and engineering, or any other discipline of science and engineering, like civil, mechanical, or CSE, or IT, or electrical, or electronics, whatever it is. Generally, in general sense, after the industrial revolution, all research is based on that experimental work. That is, in general, it is called as an empirical approach, where we collect that empirical data and then we perform certain processes and get some results from that empirical data as the outcome of that particular research. That is the experimental work. Okay, so while performing the research, we are going to perform such kind of experimentation. So how we can proceed for that research? So before selecting that topic, you need to know that means what is that research methodology. In that research methodology, there is a specific research design process. Means once you select certain topic, then after selecting the topic, how will you proceed for it? That is what we call as a research methodology. That plan is called as a research methodology. And within that research methodology, research design process is important. It is the that research design process rooted a roadmap to perform the research. That is, that roadmap is nothing but a blueprint of your path to the research. It dictates the different type of collected input data, applications of suitable research methods and methodology. Okay, generally that research design process consists of the following roadmap that you can see here. It is, the first thing is that you should go for topic of the research. Once you select the topic, then the next part is define the problem. That is a research problem, we called it generally, and questions, and state the different hypotheses. If you fail to state the hypothesis, definitely your research will be go for the different ways. It will not go for the right path. That hypothesis is mostly based on the objectives that you stated for your research. Okay, that means you need certain objectives, and based on that objective, you can put forth the hypothesis, and then you can work on that objectives and hypothesis to perform the rest of the part of your research. Okay, so that is the second point, second pathway or steps in that research methodology. Then review of current literature. Once that your problem is defined, then you can go for collecting the different literature, study the rigor study of the current literature or existing methods which is available for that particular identified topic. Okay, then you can identify some methodology that how will you go for performing your research. Then data collection and testing. After that, data analysis. Here data collection is different than the literature. In literature, you need to study the existing work or the background of that particular area or the topic. Okay, and data collection is after identifying that problem, whatever you need to you need to have that data that is research data. That data you need to collect it for the processing in your algorithm or in your application. So that is the data collection. Once that data is collected, it will be processed and tested. After that testing, the data analysis part started. Okay, so after that data analysis, then you need to perform the results. So this is a general way of performing research methodology, and in this general way, your first part to start your research is topic of research. That means you need to identify the proper topic. Now for identifying topic, now let's move on to the point. I am audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you getting my point? What I am trying to say? Are you getting it or not?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All points are clear, and
Okay. So till now, what we have seen, that means research methodology means it is the systematic approach to perform the research. And within that systematic approach, the first and foremost step is to select the research topic. While selecting the research topic, you should have the knowledge of your domain, of your research area, of your discipline. Until and unless you are having the knowledge, that means what is currently going on, what is the current scenario of your field, you can't proceed for the specific topic, or you can't select the proper topic. Okay, so that's why this is your first duty, to be acquainted with the knowledge of our research area. You need to go for searching what are the recent trends which is going on in the market. Okay, so here I will have that quick look at the different research domains. Currently we are in the area of industrial revolution 4. Till now we have faced industrial revolution 1, industrial revolution 2, industrial revolution 3. Now in the era of internet, this industrial revolution has been changed, and now new revolution IR4 has been started. And in this IR4, it is completely technology based, where internet plays a vital and most important role in your research. Either you from it is irrelevant that which branch or from which discipline you are, but definitely you have to consider the internet, you have to consider the computer technology while performing your research, without which you can't go for the research at all. Okay, so that's why in industrial revolution you should know that what is going on in the market or what is going on in the industry. Okay, so what happens in that IR4? It is the autonomous decision making of cyber physical systems using machine learning through cloud technology. So it is related with that cloud machine learning approaches different. Okay, so here in this slide you can find that basic ideas about that research domains. For example, if we are concerned about that computer science and engineering, in that case industrial revolution 4 is basically correlate with the different advanced technologies like cloud computing. You might have know about this one. Then mobile technologies, machine learning, 3D printing, advanced robotics, big data, that is big data and its analytics. Then IoT, generally we called it as abbreviation for it is IoT, Internet of Things. Then RFID technologies and cognitive computing. These are just a sample what I have given here. Okay, apart from that, you may have heard that artificial intelligence, data science, virtual reality. Okay, then these are the lots of fields now trending in the market, that based on which by considering that you can proceed for your research. These are sample domains. As far as CS is concerned, the conventional research domains are, that means you can work, you can think about, you can think in which area you can go for the research. It is completely depend on your interest. Okay, so just I'm taking the quick look on these different areas: image processing, networking, mobile computing, pattern recognition, cloud computing, grid computing, and data mining. These are some sample research areas. Okay, here image processing, again, it considers that pattern recognition, document analysis is again one another part. Okay, so these are the basic one. Then data mining, it is missed in this slide, but data mining in means using that web personalization, like. Then these are the basic research area, trending research areas like data science, machine learning, then human computer interaction, which incorporates the natural language processing technique, then visual computing, software engineering and programming language, the network system. You can go for your research in networks. Then computer security, just we have discussed in IR4, there is a cyber security. So cyber security is related with the internet, computer security is related with the LAN, man, WAN, like that. Okay, but again, both are correlated with each other, computer security. Then computing systems, you can go for the innovations or novelty in green computing, then cloud computing, then there is a quantum computing. Okay, like that.
1.4 to 1.6 lakh.
Then theory of computing is again one of the part of research area. Here you can find the emerging areas in CSE. That is just I have discussed that quantum computing and communication, then new conventional architecture, augmented or virtual reality, deep learning, that is a deep neural network, robotics, intelligent machine learning, then human identification and motion recognition, then big optimization, high performance computing, intelligent cyber security, social intelligence, like that. So these are some emerging research areas. As far as mechanical engineering is concerned, again here you can see the conventional research areas like dynamic and vibrations, design, material science, solid mechanics, joining and modeling, surface engineering, production measurement, and technology. Apart from that, automobile is having the similar research areas, then production, aerospace, and process engineering. In process engineering, you can see that thermodynamics, particle technology, and thermal engineering. Okay, so these are the trending areas. The base core area, core mechanical engineering areas are systems. That means design. It is, we generally called it as a design, then manufacturing, and then thermal is again one of the part. It is not mentioned here, but you can consider that mechanics. In civil engineering also having the different research areas. Civil engineering student might know about it. That is structural engineering considers the different areas like structural concrete analysis, structural steel analysis, offshore structures and dynamics, concrete and construction materials. Likewise, you can see here the different research areas: geotechnical and soil engineering, transportation and highway engineering, surveying, water resource, environmental and construction engineering. In each and every part, you may find the tremendous potential to perform your research. Now it's up to you in which domain or in which area you are having the interest. Okay, only mere having the branch or computer science and engineering, you can't find the topic. You need to go into detail into the different areas. You need to take the basic knowledge about different areas. By that way, you will be able to identify your interest. Okay, so try to identify your interest in the different area. Until and unless you are having specific interest in the research area, you can't go in detail of it. Okay, so these are the different research domains and research areas where you can perform your studies. Okay, now what is your work? Go try to get the knowledge of different fields. If you are from computer science and engineering, then you can try to get the knowledge of what is data science, what is cyber security, what is cryptography, how that image processing is performed. Okay, though it is looking that image processing looking the older one, but whatever recent technology or IoT is based, it is completely based on that image processing. Each and every aspect in your mobile is collaborated with that, with the research of image processing. So in that sense, image processing is the wide area of research where you can perform, or you can uh, give your potential to the computer science and engineering area. Okay, so try to identify that research topic, research area, and try to get the knowledge, basic knowledge of each and every field. By that way, you can easily identify with your interest. Okay. Now let's go for searching the titles, searching the topics. While searching the topics, you need to visit different authenticated websites where you can get the number of papers, research papers. As in yesterday's session, Puri sir already told you that try to visit only the authenticated and uh, uh, most reputed journals. Okay, so if you go for that reputed journals, then you need to go visit to journals website. Okay, so in this case, I have collected some sample websites. By that way, you can get the data or get number of research paper what is currently going on in the market, that you can get from this one. So first one is research.google. So this is most common website where you can find the recent trends, means which kind of research is going on. Different research paper you can find. For example, this is the link, and in this link you can see that there are different areas is given. For example, machine perception, machine translation, machine intelligence. If you click on this machine intelligence, then you will get that basic knowledge of that machine intelligence, and what are the different papers till now published on that machine intelligence, you will get here. And after reading one paper, then you can after reading one paper, I will discuss that how to read that paper. After reading one paper, you will have certain ideas, and based on that idea, again we will go for searching the another topics or topics related with that particular machine intelligence. Okay, like that you can go for. So try to visit the site first, try to get the papers, and try to read some papers. I will discuss how to read that papers.
Sanjay sir,
Yes, please.
I would like to add some point in this. Student जब आप लोग कॉलेज आते हैं तो you ask with the guide कि मैडम हम क्या टॉपिक लें, हम पेपर कहाँ से डाउनलोड करें, हम कौन सा रिसर्च एरिया लें. तो संजय सर आपको बहुत ब्रीफ में वो सारी इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं एक ही जगह पर कि आप कौन से एरिया में जा सकते हैं, क्योंकि ये आपका चैलेंजिंग फेज है 4th सेमेस्टर का. तो प्लीज आप लोग नोट डाउन करते जाएं, स्क्रीनशॉट लेते जाएं सभी चीजों का, जिसमें आपको हेल्प होगी गाइड से जब आप मिलेंगे तो.
हाँ, ये बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि यही पता नहीं, इनिशियल स्टेज में लड़कों को यही पता नहीं रहता है ना. हमको भी पता नहीं था जब हमने ये स्टार्ट किया था. नोबडी वेयर देयर टू गाइड अस एट दैट टाइम, बट फॉर्चुनेटली यू आर हैविंग दिस प्लेटफॉर्म, सो यू मस्ट यूज दिस वन. Okay, so let's continue again. Another one is the most reputed journal or most reputed series of journals in our science and engineering field from any discipline. It is a Springer. Springer, if you visit on that Springer, you will get lots of papers and lots of journals which are most authenticated and most reputed one. Okay, so whenever you want to publish your paper, you can go for the Springer. You can go for elsewhere. Springer and elsewhere are definitely they are having that collaboration. So you can try to grab the papers from springer.com. Okay, you will get that all those papers, and all papers will be are of high quality. That means while reading that paper, you will get that means how that formatting is there, how they have done their formatting, how they insert their contents, how that language is mentioned, language is portrayed within that within each and every section, which are the different sections of that research paper. So you try to identify all those aspects within that research paper. So you will get it is the most reputed website or journal, Springer. Then elsewhere again, it is most reputed journal in that our science and engineering world. Then Taylor and Francis, again it is one of the most reputed one, Taylor and Francis. Then IEEE Explorer. Here you can send your papers in IEEE transaction, which or you can send your paper in certain conference where they will send their accepted papers to the IEEE Explorer. Okay, so this is again on IEEE Explorer. Again, you will find lots of papers of good quality, and based on that papers means these will be counted in your research. Okay, so that's why the papers you should means whatever paper you are collecting, that paper should belongs to one of the website or one of the journals, either IEEE or Taylor and Francis or elsewhere or Springer Nature, like that. And again, it is a scopus.com. In Scopus, collected all number of reputed journals all over the world, which are having the good impact factor. Okay, and whatever research you are going to do, that research must be authenticated by the Scopus Index journal or SCI journal. Okay, so that means how will you find that SCI journals? So whole list is given there. Okay, whole list is given there in that on that website if you visit that one. So try to collect the papers from that Scopus and try to visit the different journals which is recommended by scopus.com. Okay, then and then only you can get the clear idea about that research areas. Now, how to find that how to read the papers? Okay, while reading the paper means once you download one paper, for example, if just consider that you have downloaded one paper from IEEE. So after downloading that paper, what you will going to do? That is the important thing, because reading that whole paper is somewhat tedious and boring job, and you are not getting that clear idea after reading the paper for once. You need to read it at least thrice or 4 times. Then and then only you will get the idea what is going on within that paper. But in my opinion, don't go for reading whole papers. The basic things that you need to know, that means your basic objective is to identify the research area, research topic. So for identifying the research topic, try to read abstract in a proper way. Try to understand that meaning, what is given within that abstract. If abstract appeals you to go further within that paper, then only go within that paper or read the result and conclusion. Otherwise, skip that paper and download another paper. This is the simple way. Remember this one. If some abstract appeals you or it gives you a proper understanding of that topic, that is what that particular researcher has done within that paper, then and then you go directly to the result section. Try to identify which techniques that researcher has adopted earlier. And if you understand that results, then you go for the conclusion. Within that conclusion, what you will get? You will get that what that particular researcher has done. What is the future scope? Some researchers also includes limitations of their studies. So it gives you one point of ignition of your research. Means you are moving towards the title selection by reading that future scope and limitation. Okay, if you are getting certain idea, then what you can do, you go for checking the references of them, and within that references again you will get some paper. Try to download that paper. It is what we call like cross referencing. Download that paper, read the related techniques and what they had done in that particular paper. Read that, note it. Okay, after noting it, again try to get the try to catch the different references of that within that paper, and try to visit all those references or the specific references of your interest. Okay, in this way you will you will get the clear idea about what is going on in that particular topic. Okay, try to identify few base paper based on this practice, where you find the scope for the extension of the research or novelty. That means here after reading some papers, abstract, result and conclusion, you will get some idea that yes, I can do some work in this part. This is much more easier. This will be much more easier for me. Okay, then try to get 5 to 6 base papers study it thoroughly, then read all those papers thoroughly. Take a note from that papers. While taking the note, you need to note the points like what is the research area, what is the discipline, what is the database they had used, how they perform the process, total algorithm, what is that process, how they came with the results, what are the result parameters, different parameters, and what are their exactly outcome. These things you should note, and then you can make the comparative for that. Then after taking noting of all those parts, definitely you can go for again searching for another topic. Okay, so after selecting that different topics, then you can you can able to select any one topic from the researched one, means from the number of topic collected one. Okay, so this is how that means you can search the different papers and go read the papers. I hope it is understood by you. Is it?
Yes,
Are you
sir,
getting?
understandable? Yes, sir, we are understanding these points. Thank you.
Okay. So now here we will see that exactly how we will select now the topic. Okay. Once you visited the number of websites, downloaded the number of papers, read some of them, read that paper some of them, and identified one or means 2 or 3 topics, then you need to choose among the 2 to 3 topics. You need to choose one topic of your interest. Okay, once you select that topic, then what is the next thing? You need to narrow your topic, something which is manageable. That means, suppose if you have selected something like you need to do the work in document analysis. So in document analysis, what you are going to do? Either you want to do the research on printed words, printed letters, or handwritten letters. This is narrowing the topic. Then if you're looking at that printed letters, then again you can narrowing the topic, like whether that are the offline printed letters or it is online printed letter. That means you are typing at the means while you are typing that letters will fetched by the system, and then the letter processing will going on. Okay, in this way you can narrow your topic. You can move to the specific. Your topic is too broad, you will find too much information and you will not able to focus on that information. So what should be your intention? Try to narrow the topic. That means by that way you can focus on your specific part. Then background reading can help you to choose and limit the scope of your topic. Review the guidelines on topic selection. That means once you narrowing your topic, try to review again. That means whether you need any changes, or you want to add something else, or you want to remove something, then you can do that review. Then final one, after reviewing all, think on it by asking the questions like who, what, when, where, and why. That means if you're asking the question why, then why did you choose that topic? Who are the information providers on this topic? What are the major questions for this topic? Where is your topic important? That means the social aspect or ethical issues that you need to consider while performing the research. Then when is your topic important? These are the different questions that you may ask yourself. If you find the satisfactory answers, then definitely you can fix that topic. Okay, it is some this is one example that how you can go through it. Identify the research area. Suppose you identified research area like image processing or pattern recognition or document analysis. In that case, you identified it. Then after you have gone through all the papers, abstract, conclusions, and collected all the notings which is available with you, then you may go with the machine learning technique. So this is the technique which is fixed by you for your research. Within that machine learning, it is the broad area. You might have know it. Within that machine learning, again you may narrow the topic, that is machine learning, supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement. Likewise, you can narrow it. If it is supervised, then you can narrow it more. Which are the different supervised techniques? There might be a support vector machine. So you may choose the support vector machine, but don't choose that support vector machine at this juncture. It is the part of after literature survey. Okay, so try to understand the limitations or the narrow line within this topic selection. Then try to identify the application area. Whenever you are going to perform the research, you must add proper you must provide the proper social use or application, or the application or ethical responsibility which your research will provide. Okay, so application, you must have that application area. Then and then your research will be useful. Okay, so this is all about that topic selection. Some sample topics are given, means while naming the topics, how you can give the naming. So I have collected certain some research topics from IIT Guwahati. Here, like enhancing security features. So look at the name, look at the design of that particular titling. It is enhancing security features on chip networks in modern multi-core processor. Since on chip means it says that on chip networks, that means it is a net, means domain area is computer network. Okay, on chip network, that means it is talking about the security. On chip network, that means it is a computer security, it is the domain. Okay, like that. Another, if you look at the another one, then computer vision for water exploration. So like that means you can get the areas. Design a framework. This is the good practice to give your title starting with design or developing or implementation, like that. These are the standard practice. So you can see that 3 topics have started with design and analysis of some fast strainer tree algorithms, like that. Then security analysis, adaptive cell. So these are some samples, you can see it. Okay, so this is all about that topic selection. After that topic selection, how will you go through that research process? This is the part of research methodology. It is to formulate the research problem, means after getting the topic, you should go for research problem definition. Then try to conduct the literature review based on that problem. Try to develop hypothesis along with the objectives. The most important part of your research is objective. If you fail to produce proper objective, you are moving towards the failure of your research. So that's why try to focus on proper objectives, that what exactly you want to do in your research. The means that point you should mention in the objective. So develop the objective and hypothesis in most careful way. Then to prepare the design of the system, proposed system, determine the sample design, collect the data based on the sampling, develop and execute the process, perform analysis, test the hypothesis, and assess the objectives that you have mentioned earlier in the research. Then generalize and interpret your results and prepare the research report. Okay, this is the standard flow for executing any kind of research, either that research from computer engineering, mechanical engineering, or civil engineering. Now there is again narrow difference in between the research methodology and research method. Means most of the time we